Well, an event celebrating women, powerful women.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Women's Fund of Omaha, and they've got big plans this October.
Yes, they do. Here to tell us about the star speaker and more, Executive Director Michelle Zych. Good to see you, Michelle.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on The Blend.
Thanks for having us.
Real quick, before we get into the speaker and the event, tell us a little bit about what the Women's Fund does.
Yeah, so the Women's Fund is a nonprofit foundation dedicated to improving the lives of women and girls in our community. So we do that through research, grants, and advocacy. So we identify critical issues facing women and girls through research. We fund innovative solutions through grants, and we lead dynamic change through advocacy. So how do we really make sure that we mitigate the barriers that women and girls face in our community to achieve their full potential?
And you're celebrating 25 years. As you
Yes.
look back, or as you look at the history, you look way too young to have been around for 25 years in the organization, but what are some of the key accomplishments that stand out?
You know, one of the best things about the Women's Fund is that we're not a direct service provider. What we have the ability to do instead is convene partners to take on really big issues. So some of the issues that we've taken on is domestic violence, sexually transmitted infections, diseases, teen pregnancy. Those are the things that not a lot of people like to talk about, but we absolutely have to address them. So that's really what the Women's Fund focuses on.
25 years, you've done a lot of things in the community. And I hate to pin you down on this, but are there some major accomplishments that stand out for you guys over others?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, one that we're working on right now is the Adolescent Health Project, which is a large-scale effort with broad community partnership to address our epidemic rates of sexually transmitted infections here in Douglas County. We have had the highest rates for 15 years, and so how do we bring, again, partners together to address this issue in a very different way? How do we look at increasing access to education and health care for 15 to 24-year-olds, which is really the population that issue affects? And also, when you think about teen pregnancy, when you think about STDs, that absolutely affects poverty. It affects women's ability to become economically stable. It affects the relationships that you're in. So it's really all of these issues are intertwined, and you can't really pull them apart without addressing all of them.
So tell us about Lead the Change that's coming up on October 15th.
Yes, Barbara Corcoran. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
Can you believe
from Shark
we
Tank.
have her?
Cool.
We're so excited. So this is our 25th anniversary celebration. We will have Barbara Corcoran there. We will announce $250,000 worth of grants that we'll invest into nonprofits that are serving women and girls. We also have a really great process by which we call recycled rides, which is when we gift the keys to a refurbished vehicle to a deserving young woman who transportation could really improve her life.
Yeah.
So all of that's going to happen, and we expect a sellout crowd of 1,500 people.
Can you talk, that's a lot of people.
Yes.
Can you talk more specifically about what Barbara Corcoran's going to talk about, what people can expect? I know, because Shark Tank, it's a great show. It's one of my favorite shows. And so watching her, she's very smart.
Yes.
She's compassionate.
Yes.
And she's a kind of tough, business-minded
Yeah,
woman.
she's a firecracker.
Yeah.
And we know that she is famous for her brash and bold style. We expect that. She's also very good about saying, be you, be what's about you, be authentic to yourself, and know that if you're an entrepreneur, this is something that will definitely speak to you. If you're a leader, whether business or community-minded, that she's going to speak to you and kind of give you a kick in the pants, I imagine.
I think she'd be a great speaker to see. So the next question is, I know it's for the Omaha Women's Fund, but is the event just for women?
No, there's a seat there's at least a few seats for some men. Absolutely.
A couple, huh?
A couple.
Right.
We'll save a couple.
Yeah, but they can bring the guys.
Yes, men are absolutely invited and encouraged to attend. The thing that we find with this work is, while we are an organization that's about improving the lives of women and girls, that absolutely means we have to have men at the table to be able to do that. These aren't women's issues. There are communities issues. There are family issues. So men are absolutely welcome.
You're honoring some people at the event.
We are.
Are they individuals? Or are they?
They are individuals. So our honorary co-chairs are Kate Dodge of NEI Global Relocation and Dana Washington of Mutual of Omaha, and very incredible women who are doing great work in our community, and we couldn't be more thrilled to have them join us.
Well, it sounds like a great celebration. Where can we get tickets? How do people make sure they get one of those seats?
Yeah, come get to our website, omahawomensfund.org, and you can purchase individual tickets there. We also have tables available. We would encourage you to bring some friends, learn about the work of the Women's Fund, learn about what's happening in the community, and hear from Barbara Corcoran.
Yeah, is this, you said 1,500 people?
1,500.
Yeah, is this something that will sell out, or do people want to get their tickets right away?
They want to get them right now. Get online right now and get them because they're close.
OmahaWomen'sFund.org. can they just purchase them right online there?
Right online.
Okay, go to the website right there and check it out. Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank. I bet she's got some good stuff to say.
Great.
Yeah. I bet she is, because she is a tough woman, but she's very compassionate too.
Yes.
You know,
She kind of shocks you sometimes.
She
does.
Because
Yeah,
she'll
it's
be
not-
really hard-nosed,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden she'll take a turn, and she's,
It's
you
not
said,
just
very
about money for
compassionate.
her. No.
Yeah.
Very authentic.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks
Good
for
to
stopping
see
by.
you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
All right,
much.
on yesterday's show, a tricked out Husker vehicle. That's one of a kind. If you missed it, you can take the tour of the Nebraska Fanbulance. You just go to OmahaMorningBlend.com and check out that clip from our Thursday show. Some fundraisers can be a little stuffy, you know what I mean? Just a little stuffy, but not Holy Smokes, not their fundraiser. That's not one of them.
Absolutely not. Why you'll roll up your sleeves and dig in for this party. We'll talk about that after the break.